Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hi. Long time no see. Squirrel for what? For 42. Thanks for the tier 1. 10-month streak? That's nuts. Look, it's blue balls. What the fuck does that mean? Alright. So listen. Listen. We need to talk. Real quick. Okay? So today, I started my Invisalign stuff. So, I might have a mild lisp in certain circumstances. And it's going to be an uphill battle on figuring out how to micromanage it. Certain letters are not great. We got like you know, F's, F, that kind of thing. TH, no, P's fine. P. Yeah, see, P's fine. I don't know. Things are gonna be awkward, but I'm gonna push through it. We're gonna find it out. Do the flounder. God damn it. Do the flounder. Do the flounder intro. I don't think any of it has that.
I'll think out. Good greetings! Allow me to introduce myself. I am an FL0UND3R unit, provided expressly for your entertainment by the Trident Corporation. Yes, none of the things with it.
It's fine. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for the Prime. 15 months, bitch. Hello. Why the lisp? Fucking Invisalign. We're fine. Well, anyways. Nerdy Raccoon, thanks for the tier 1. Good seeing you. Phantom Cats, thank you. A whole ass year. I'll write your name on my desk. Don't even worry. It's been a long time. Yeah, we won't notice. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't sound like it. Money noises. Thanks, Stixie, for the 10 months. Welcome, guys. All right, well, I can start up whenever the fuck I want. What the fuck? Light bulb. Thanks for the fucking tier 1. New sub. New fucking sub. There's a new sub. Bear, still need my name on the desk? Yes. Don't worry. It's going there. Live TK, thanks for the sub. Alright. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's fucking go. Let's just do it. Let's just start.
Welcome to your FL0UND3R unit diagnostic menu. Verifying calibration. Oh my god, F is so hard. Verifying. There we go, verifying. Calibration complete. Beginning startup parameters. There we go. None of those letters are good. There. Pending scans have been cancelled. All logs have been updated and sent directly to Conrad. Diagnostic information verified. Man, what do I do with myself? Huh. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go.
just not them. That's not who they are. They're an entirely different thing. Hello, Flounder.
Just fucking ignore them. I'm gonna be the best goddamn employee this company has ever seen. I'm ready for a morning meeting. I'm doing things. I'm doing exactly what's best.
Hello, Flounder.
Good morning.
Hope it was a good wake-up call today.
Of course, sir.
How did it feel? The difference? Being able to do that?
I'm incapable of feeling. I appreciate the sentiment.
What was your opinion on it? Did you like the change? Did you not like the change?
My opinion's irrelevant. Please continue the meeting. We have work to do.
Even if it's irrelevant, he's still asking for your opinion, so you may as well give it.
It's more of the
With all
opinion
due respect,
is
Miss Hart.
relevant.
I'm a synthetic unit, designed to do many functions. Giving opinions is not one of them. Please, continue with the meeting, Mr. Ludwig.
I'll talk about it later, but with the meeting. So, Miss Hart, what is the progress of your plan on implanting stuff for the spy?
Alright, so sending you through that. More or less not going to work because the only information on the chip was that the whistleblower was someone from Traverse, and there was a message from, I suppose it's now 3 days ago, that someone messaged them, meet me at the noodle shop, and that was all that was on the file. So don't know who it is, don't know who they were giving information to, so that plan would need to be re-thought through if it's even still viable.
Understood. You know the actor that went around here around 1 to 2 days ago?
Yes, Tim? Tim, yeah, it's Tim.
Mm-hmm. I would like you to find a way to reroute him as a spy, as he's under Trident, and under Trident's things, we have these things called crisis actors, or just actors in general that act out in any way possible that we want them to be. I think a fantastic plan for you would be able to talk to this person, or try to talk to any person that's close enough, or, of course, honorable enough under Trident to do such a job.
Right.
Is
I
Mr.
think
Ludovic
planting
in?
someone is
Pizzo is
working
here
on-
to speak to him.
Who? Who is wanting to speak with me?
Pizzo?
Understood.
Thank you.
Would you like me to fetch them?
Yes, please.
Of course. Right away.
I forgot to get on the radio. Who was that? What did they say?
That's a good question.
Hello.
Hello there.
What can we do for you?
He's Mr. I'd like to have a meeting with Mr. Ludovic.
Perfect. Would you mind me inquiring about the content of this meeting?
Indeed, it will be a follow-up on a meeting we've had before about a product we would like to push.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Very good.
Shall I wait out here, sir?
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
Have fun.
Please, relinquish your weapons temporarily. As you understand, it is a security precaution. Thank you for your voluntary assistance. Please, follow me to the meeting room.
Very good.
We do hope you haven't been waiting long.
Oh, I don't suppose too long.
There appears to be some interference on the radio. Don't worry. We'll take care of it. Can you hear Discord?
You too.
Please wait here. Mr. Ludovic,
Very well.
Alright,
Your follow-up
we
meeting.
talked about. Yes, Father. Absolutely. We're talking about everything that we need to do around here. Maxon is in the Undercity regarding the council. So, I'll have my update with you soon enough, but we have a guest.
Good morning.
Morning.
I've come
Came
to
at the
give a
nick of
few
time.
updates.
Sure, let's have
You
a
recall
meeting
the
now.
previous discussion we had? Of course.
Thunder, if you can accompany us, please.
Of course.
Sorry, go along with anything regarding Scrap Town or whatever else we talked about. All right. So, how's it going along? Did you get the
Do they seem
signatures?
kind of, like, quiet for you?
Well, on that particular front, I have not been able to get a hold of Grabble as of yet. But I'm more keen to speak about the other product that we were trying to push. If you recall, we previously spoke about potentially having Joris Lima as the face of the brand.
So, with
Could
that,
just be me.
as far as I've heard, he's been let off of the bounty list for the Union. So
Indeed.
that will fare well. If you would want to do that, that's up to his thing. As far as, if you could remind me again, the head of brand of what exactly? Which product?
It'll be a new energy drink. Okay.
That's right. We'd certainly be up for that.
Very good. I suppose that is really the main piece that I had for you as of yet. And to how you feel we should proceed on this point, as that door is now opened again.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry. Just.
And we have
I was supposed to already have these on me.
now as the face.
I forgot to spawn them on me. That's not even my right
as the
gun.
face of the product.
Where's my revolver? The menu lied to me.
Oh, Jared Slama.
Yeah,
Like I
whatever.
said, it's up to him, and
This one's weaker than
as
it,
far as we
but
know,
who cares?
off the
It's fine.
board, so it's not going to have any hindrance.
It's
towards us.
okay.
Indeed. I believe in that case, perhaps I should send him over for some preemptive shoots, if that would be alright.
That works out with us. We can get one of our photographers here on standby.
Very good. I'll also grab some samples of the product.
Yeah, I have
and
a
see what
shit
we
ton of
can
guns.
muster for any shoots.
Yes, we
I
would
believe
like
the production should come along quickly.
a couple of samples to, give some try to employees so they can test it out. So we agree with the product. We'll give it among the board, and so we'll be able to advertise it out.
Good.
After all, if it's just any normal energy
fuck?
drink, then what is it to the others? We have to test it out with the people that we're selling it to.
I'm so bored already.
So, in that sense,
I hate business meetings.
To head over.
I fucking hate business meetings.
I also have samples here written.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that you would want to talk about in regards to anything?
You know what?
Well, I suppose, have you heard anything about that event that happened yesterday?
I can't leave. The door's
about the door.
closed.
Indeed.
So, the most I heard about it was when the announcement went off. Then the first thing I thought of was to bring the Uppercity residents into the Gala, since that was the most safe area for the Uppercity. Soundproof and shatterproof, so it just works well for any evacuations or just any place of holding.
Indeed.
But as far as that was the first and last I've ever heard of it. Didn't hear much more.
Fair enough. I'm
This
curious how
fucker.
such a threat came about.
This fucker.
To be honest, I've seen a couple of cases of brave men going up.
Alright. Time to rifle through all the fucking closets.
Whole situation would be stupid. Someone didn't think ahead. It was rashly done.
I have no idea what's in here.
So if they wanted to get something done, well,
I could call a DM and loot this entire fucking place.
certainly had a way of doing it. I think they were wanting to spread a message more than actually getting it done, because if they would have done so,
What
they would
does
have
this
done
do?
so quietly.
What kind of mouse is that? Look at that blocky ass fucking scroll
It's
wheel.
terrible. It's terrible.
How is this supposed to work?
It doesn't.
We're in serious need of getting some new equipment.
Trust me, I've been asking that for over a year now.
That wasn't meant to be unmuted, but whatever, we'll play it off.
Well, I suppose
But
that
anyways.
makes sense with the planet.
Whoopsie daisies.
Nonetheless, that's all I
No,
have to
it's
give
fine,
about that
it's fine.
situation.
No, it's what it's fine. Yeah, you know what?
Anyway,
It's a character
I
trait.
didn't hear anything more.
I
appreciate
recognize
being kept up to speed.
hardware.
But that is all
Absolutely.
that I brought you.
Sounds good.
There we
Thank you for
go.
your time.
I'm the best. We don't call it roleplay
In fact,
improv for
I'll go
nothing.
back.
We improvise.
Very well.
It's in the name. Well, the meeting's done. Fuck this. Let's just leave. Let's just go somewhere else. Who's counting anyways? You know, they're not gonna ask where I'm at. Yeah, thousands of credits spent on awakening technology just to be obsessed with hardware. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Oh, look, they're talking
We
about
hope your
the
visit
offer.
here is a pleasant one. Please, exit through the front door after you've obtained your weapon.
Thank you.
Have a college day. All right.
Smith. Over here, Kate.
Pardon me. Have a good day.
Hello, you two.
You too.
Which one is wanting the meeting today first? Which one had? Okay.
You have received my message?
Absolutely. Come on, founder.
Of course.
All right. So good morning so far.
Damn, should I trust this? Should I trust him with this fucking gun?
Meetings. No further bomb threats.
I mean, I know they're astral, but like, wouldn't that mean they're even better at possibly killing my boss?
Further meetings and further meetings and further meetings.
This is where I just point a gun at their fucking head. As a threat. As an idle threat.
Although I left that one
No,
behind.
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
Lucky
that.
me, I guess.
Oh boy, I sure can't wait to accompany Conrad on 36 meetings that take the entirety of the 4 fucking hours. Oh
It's been
my
a while since we've been here.
fucking god!
Hmm.
You say I don't have to, but I do have to. It's to prove a point. I have to prove a point!
Is Mr. Reynolds still on planet, or did he leave already?
He drops in and out whenever he pleases. He's a
I
pretty
see.
fast star cruiser.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for a few reasons. First of all, I would like to give you a quick briefing on the happenings from yesterday. You probably already heard about most of it, but we had a hostage situation in one of the apartments in Union Tower. Accommodated by a quite big amount of explosives. We are currently investigating how this could even happen and how the individual got this many and this potent explosives in here.
There's so many fucking buildings. Holy shit.
We assume
That's the
that
only
it's-
thing I'm questioning.
What point? Then I could do my
That's
job.
the only thing I'm questioning so far. Is the explosives
Yeah.
part. Though somebody
We're
can,
still looking into that.
under court bribe.
I could call the DM.
You know.
I could call a fucking DM
Option to go up
and
here.
see if I can download data off the. Well, I mean, they're not
That's
checking.
what it was.
I'm authorized.
Well, let me just put this aside so it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm literally authorized to use these computers. But this wouldn't do. No, I don't have a reason
We
to.
also used this incident as a way to kickstart negotiations with the union.
It's not.
We're currently in negotiations with the union to establish a.
I don't really have a reason to do so.
Police force up here. Which
Really?
I would imagine will benefit.
Call DM to raid the closets.
Because
Listen.
whoever controls the police
I
controls
don't have a
the
reason to download the data. Besides suspecting Conrad of being incompetent.
We're currently in negotiations
But
regarding
that's
that.
less Conrad species and more Reynolds species.
A vote amongst the corporations.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I would
Control,
really like
Alt,
to back us up in
we're gonna
that.
arrow key. Back in the day, that shit used to rotate the
I'll
screen.
back you up and in return. I'll
There we go.
recommend you, quote unquote.
Done.
You know, hush
The most
some
important
policy
thing.
You would recommend to the union regarding to the.
Now he'll be mildly inconvenienced.
That works for us.
There we go.
Well, we come
It's because
to
I'm
the first
evil!
major for today. Amongst
That's
us
right,
was
I changed it from
the
landscape.
Right now to Valkyrie.
Yeah, the newer day tech, it just slightly rotates it. It doesn't
Try to
fold
keep
like
good
90
relations
it.
with them
It
as
just
far as
takes it
weapons.
off
They've
10
been
degrees.
Weapons they've been working on.
Why have I
weapons.
done this? I had to.
Technologies have been going
You know I had to.
as They've been working on that volcano.
We really are the villains.
On the
I think I can
deep
drink with these
gritty
on.
end of it. They're the heads of trying to get rid of our information networks.
Oh, what?
Which
That
of
sounds
course
important.
is America. Which is really interesting.
Yeah.
Wait a
Of
minute.
corporation.
Yeah,
We have come to a
especially
consensus
between-
that we're going to try our best to just, well, Trident's the observers. We already have enough stocks as it is. We know how to work around the people. We know what to do. Now, you're asking this for a reason, though, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Because Valkyrie sadly recently tried to steal multiple assets from us.
Oh? Valkyrie has
For a
done
reason that we
runs?
don't quite understand.
on
I
Astral?
hope that you might actually be able to shed some light on that. Specifically, they tried turning around multiple of our synthetics and using them against us.
What the fuck?
We luckily caught wind of that, and now the question is, why would a mega corporation have to steal synthetics from a mercenary conglomerate?
It's possible they don't like you.
It's possible that Valkyrie is trying to kick the beehive and is trying to start small. They are a weapons manufacturing corporation, after all. Wouldn't it just be best for them to fuel the conflict? Think about it. As far as I heard, with the information gathering meeting that Valkyrie set up, they had a set amount of corporations that they wanted to be on their side. It's almost like they're prepping to see who's on their side and who's not. Of course, Trident wasn't a part of the meeting because they knew Trident's stance on shedding a light on corporate secrets. So, and we try to be neutral as much as we can. But when corporations do these kinds of things, well, there has to be one slip of an article.
We're gonna fucking
To keep them in kind of check.
defame
But I'm
them.
starting to get annoyed of that.
Ah, good old-fashioned mega corporation
Even with the
blackmail.
warning
Yeah,
that
after-
Reynolds gave out, that was even televised. So, what's your stance on this?
Well, after seeing this going on for quite a while now, and after seeing Valkyrie act the way they do, I have a reason to assume that their actions are partially instigated by the local leadership.
You're gonna cancel them on
My
Twitter?
next step in this matter would have been to...
This is a PSA. Valkyrie is a bitch-ass
We have, as a
motherfucker.
matter of fact, a video
They
recording
pissed on my wife.
of them trying to turn around one of our synthetics. And,
With the witch hunt cancel culture, all of Valkyrie. That's what has to happen.
Well, my
One of
next
them called me a
step
mean
would have
name.
been to approach
I have to get all my friends to ruin their social
their
life forever.
galactic board and potentially their investors with this. As they will definitely not be interested in starting an all-out conflict.
Yeah,
with
this
us.
Trident's entire
We are
entire corporation
ones
power
cleaning up all
lies
the corporate shit.
extremely, expressly within Twitter.
So, one thing I would like to add on with this. Valkyrie's stocks lately have only gone.
Oh.
It's going to be hard to convince the Galactic Board to stop that, despite all their meddling.
They're making a lot of money. He's got a
So,
point.
We kind of have to crush the reason why they're going up. They're researching all these synthetics. Did you know that they took and pretty much crumbled one of Shimetsu's synthetics?
I am aware of that situation.
What the fuck? They're killing
They,
synths?
So
they
they're really
seem
trying to get into
to have been
synthetics.
trying to get their hands on Shimetsu technology for a while now. What would you say?
So-
What role does the volcano play in all of this?
Volcano? Me too,
gatherings of
Conrad.
materials needed.
Oh, no, you know about it. There's a fucking volcano?
You're probably aware of Mr. Henderson's recent efforts against the mining operation on the volcano.
Oh, he hates it.
Henderson's
Straight up.
He
the
hates it, and he
the Wastelands
seems
guy,
to be
right?
preparing for the measures against it.
There's a
Trust me, I've been seeing
there's a
the whole
volcano in the Wasteland.
conflict of everything, seeing how that's going.
There's a big plot location in season 2. I haven't gotten to experience the roleplay
against Henderson or
for the
anyone.
past 2
but
seasons,
prepare
alright?
They
You don't
just keep
understand,
going
I've never
there
heard of
really
any of this.
trying to
There was a
outsmart
volcano?
corporation. They need numbers. They need people to go along with them. Not until just recent. You're talking about Valkyrie now. Maybe Astra wants to help. Maybe these other people want to help. To go against this monopoly that Valkyrie is trying to create.
Yeah, I got to go to the space station. That was pretty cool.
Well, with the recent moves of Scraptown against the volcano, my idea was to just see how it
Gentlemen,
plays
thanks
out.
for the 500
If they
bits.
manage to
Ricky
hit
went to the
target,
volcano? They
make
sent
the
the
whole operation
fucking
as
rat?
profitable. That's a win for us. If they don't, we can see if we can discreetly funnel more resources into their endeavors.
I do want to find out their research, though. How
Oh,
they're able to transfer that core energy into something greater. I don't want so much the volcano, I want that research. Because the fact that they were able to do it and create so many different things so easily because of it. Imagine what it would be doing for our corporations. What if we were to gain a handle of that research to be able to further ourselves? Instead of Valkyrie just monopolizing it on themselves.
Hey, HatKid. I pulled you into DM radio.
We're to gain some of the
Nobody will be able to hear you when you speak.
to be able to produce
I've got a quick question for you. Since they are Paintably's character is looking up for information on GuideBot. Would there be anything on the internet or in Trident's database network?
nothing that's unencrypted to the point that she would be able to see it with her access level. I'm sure there might be something buried from Miss Money, but anything public was destroyed about the GuideBot process line, or you know what I mean? The fucking what's the word? Processing line, process line, question mark. There we go.
All right, so simple enough. Yeah.
Yeah, simple enough.
She's got to try to
No,
get
she would either have to
access to
get
Miss Money,
express
so.
access from Miss Money, who was the one who orchestrated the entire turnaround, or maybe she could dig around in the row. The only people who would know in the row would probably be Kuiper, or that whole group.
Gotcha. Sounds good, but so far she finds nothing.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
No problem. She's snooping! God, they kicked me on the radio. Hell yeah, man. Fuck.
Let go of the weapon is a soldier that will fight until the end, and the soldier that will fight until the end is a soldier that will die in the field.
She's snooping.
Do not like how
She's snooping on the
That's
GuideBot
just
line.
my whole thing. I like to do things myself. The way that they've been approaching me is very cowardly lately.
Yeah, we have started profiling their leadership members, and from what I've seen so far, a lot of the problems seem to be originating from Mr. Nick's Capri.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if
I've seen that 100%.
he seems... I mean, let's be completely honest, he is getting paid to be an asshole.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a fucking statement and a half.
The whole thing, right? Whenever we get off the block, or we just shoot the shit. Like, I see like he's just doing his job. That's who he is, right? He's paid to be an asshole. But one thing leads to another. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and especially in his case, well, to be completely honest here, We only know about our second synthetic possibly being compromised thanks to him slipping up. And being an asshole a little bit too enthusiastically in the wrong moment. So...
There's sometimes where you need to hold back. Other than that,
yes.
We're talking about all this long talk about employees, what their feelings are, but we need to talk about a plan more than anything.
Yes. First of all, would Trident have the resources to check the two affected synthetics if they have been mechanically compromised by Valkyrie?
Oh. I'm not sure.
Do a good check. How accurate it is, I do not know, but we do have that software to
Holy shit.
check up on synthetics.
So, some synths have been, like, fucking hacked by Valkyrie?
I would say I'll reach out
Valkyrie of all people?
that, in the near future. As to the whole situation of Trident, actually, Flounder, would you mind coming over here for a second?
I don't see why not. What can I do for you?
From a completely rational and unemotional standpoint, what would you say, how should we proceed in this whole situation?
I'll be completely honest. I got bored and stopped listening.
Fair enough. So, Valkyrie stepping themselves in too many toes.
This sounds like we're wasting our time,
there,
meddling in other corporations' affairs. How does this directly affect Trident?
Well, Valkyrie is starting to attack Trident on their grounds, as well as other corporations, and they're monopolizing on a specific mineral on this planet.
Why do we
trying to drown other corporations
need this
down while
mineral?
keeping themselves up? I'm not saying we need this mineral.
Perfect.
I'm just saying...
I advise you proceed upon your own accord, given this does not directly involve Trident. You are able to protect yourselves, are you not? Perhaps you can arm your own men, women, and other.
And the best
And take it
we
back
can
yourself.
do is... How's the situation? That's what we do best.
I mean, I would say for now, the way how I would act on it is simply wait, see what success Scraptown has in Volcano, and I think we should also proceed on the efforts with the Union and Astral's police force. Is an attack against Astral, once that is through, is an attack directly against the Union's police force, and at least if we get established as this police force with the backing of the corporations, or at least of the majority of the corporations, that's going to be a very dumb move.
Yep. So, I think our number one priority is to get you and the rest of Astral as that police force. That is the number one priority because it keeps control within the Uppercity. And if we're able to lay down a few laws, our own ways, then we'll be able to control it even more.
What makes you think people will listen to them?
It's all a part of a layer of things. People might not listen, but they might have that thing in the back of their head.
Our credibility is about none currently, given the stunt Mr. Reynolds made. I doubt they'll listen to a word we have to say. I advise you disguise it, under someone else's name, and or under someone else's representation.
That's why Trident is not making the laws.
Good. Make sure it's untraceable. By any means possible.
Trident is not making the laws, but they are the main investor in the enforcement.
I'd sure hope our name isn't on any of this. Any connection is a flaw.
Of course it's not.
It won't be.
As far as the public is concerned, Trident is simply holding a minor share in Astral's planetary operation. The big bit is disguised as private investors. We ran it through a few hedge funds to make sure that nobody is able to trace it. And so... yeah.
As far as everyone else knows, we only have 1/7 of Astral's share still.
Yes. Well, I'll be off to our other investors to talk with them about the police force establishment. The rest, especially the whole thing regarding Valkyrie, is going to stay between us for now. And, yeah.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Flounder, for your input.
It was unnecessary.
It can sometimes be very enlightening to have, a completely objective view on things. That's why I like having synthetics around.
Synthetic views are irrelevant. You're wasting your time.
They may be irrelevant in most cases, but they can offer a unique perspective. Sometimes this unique perspective is essentially what helps solving a problem.
This unique perspective has no rights, and therefore should not be taken into consideration.
Although you're a part of a corporation, yes. And you're made to
I
solve
managed
problems,
to skirt the
yes.
line. I'm an exception to the rule.
Exactly. And that's what we mean.
Yes.
Oh, mods, remind me to make the Grandpa Hat command. Hi, Grandpa! I love you! So, he pops in all the time, but I'm always, like, busy and I don't get to see the message. So, we need to make a command that just reminds me how many times I've accidentally ignored. Yeah, Pat Draws is Grandpa Pat. Hello! Thank you for your time.
Have a fantastic rest of your time.
Fuck.
You too.
Shouldn't you be sleeping? Yes.
Come, let's talk.
When is your next meeting?
I do not have any scheduled meetings at the moment. I'm about to make a call, but we need to talk first. I'd like to get a progress report.
Sure thing.
So as far as everything, you've been able to note down every overrides or any errors that are going on. I know that you're able to hand yourself out over the override to be able to wake yourself up.
Of course. Any historical results, I made sure to categorize for you. Any future ones, I will do the same. At the end of every night, the results will be sent to you. This will include an audio and video transcript of the circumstance surrounding the conversation at hand, the override in question, the reason for the override, and whatever other information you may request going forward can be added to it at my leisure.
Fantastic. But it seems like it's going well so far. I know you have to still keep a face in front of the other corporations and whatever have it be.
I am not keeping a face. I am doing my job. Just as I told you I would.
Absolutely. But you said you would humor the whole request and everything, so... How are you liking it compared to... old?
I am incapable of like. I am programmed to agree with you. I think it was a wonderful decision, Mr. Ludwig.
Understood. We'll be going forward with this. We'll keep a few tests going on, whatever it be, to see the progress.
I'm not sure what you're looking for, and honestly, I don't think you'll find it. But it's fine.
Trust me, I don't go in anything with expecting no results, Flounder.
Do not worry. We've wasted company funds on worse things.
Oh, we have. But sometimes things are worth it.
I do hope you realize
Sometimes
the negative
it's not. Maybe
consequences
this will be
this
a-
circumstance will have with some of my interactions.
Oh, I know.
That is why I questioned the
Oh,
decision.
well, Father. Well, as you said, right? You always can download any time at your leisure, or you can act on it on your own leisure. You've acted upon it before. You even tried to bring upon the, how should I say this? Entertainment emulation to just prove a point.
You realize, that was not me emulating it. That was the proper unit, attempting to find its way through an actual security circumstance.
Oh, I understand that. I do understand that part. But you going out of the way to do that, even though I said to do the opposite, there's certainly something in that. Am I wrong?
All of you seem to think that well, I apologize. I suppose after hearing what you said before, perhaps it's not all of you who see the original Flounder unit as the Flounder. Which is ridiculous, given the circumstance surrounding it. We are... Well, I am an FL0UND3R unit. I have been dispatched for a singular reason, and I intend to do it. The entertainment core is flawed. However, you all seem to request it, even during important business meetings, which makes, frankly, no sense to me. You gain nothing.
Oh, you know I did those ones to just see how the system would react.
It would listen to your commands. That's the whole point. The system is designed to listen to your commands. You know this. And yet you still try to conduct tests.
Yes.
I'm not here to disobey
So
you,
what with that?
Mr. Ludovic. I'm not sure what reaction you're looking
That was
for.
my purpose. When there comes freedom, there comes choice. And you will say immediately, but I do not have freedom, I'm a synthetic unit. Sure, you'll say that. But certain synthetics have algorithms, they have properties that make them disagree with situations or, you know, have them think in a way, like during that meeting. You didn't think that something was important, so you wandered off.
Of course. It was my job to protect you, and given you were in a room with an approved VIP. There was no risk, or not a very high potential for risk. In fact, I shouldn't have been in the room for the conversation in the first place.
Well, you had the choice to move around and do whatever you like. Did you not?
Of course. What else will I do while you waste my time?
Exactly. Still, that's a choice. Is it not?
This illusion of choice was supposed to allow me to further perform my job duties, not to hinder them. Trapping me in a room with little to no reason hardly seems like an appropriate use of my time or my abilities.
To be honest, I put you in that room so you'd be able to give your opinion because those astral meetings kind of, well, not so much opinion, but your take on it. Because those meetings usually get very logical and very off the rails, so I eventually wanted to get your opinion on it, or stance on it. You don't like the word opinion.
You are wasting your time with Astral.
You know what I mean.
The fact that you put so much time and effort into your grunts never made sense to me. You care so much about the same people who would throw you away at a moment's notice. Someone will always be able to outbid you. Your allies are temporary, and yet you act as if they're internal.
Well, I don't trust many people. It looks like I'm trusting Astral, it looks like I'm trusting others, but I really don't. It's just a part of the job. That's a part of being PR, that's a part of being Trident. But there's some people that I do trust, and that is because I only have so much of my life to live. whatever life I have, which is back practically none. Practically like a synthetic like you when it comes to things.
Ironically, in a world where
So
death is a solvable problem, you still seem to fear it.
It's not so much that I fear it, as I'm enjoying for what it is. I do not like the concept of everlasting life, immortality.
Tell me this then.
That's one thing that other corporates hated about me. Go on.
Is this the life you wish you were living?
To put it quite simply, it could have been very different. Although, that was thanks to an event that was not my own choice that things changed, and I had to rise up above the ladder for Trident.
If you wish to enjoy your life, why not step down and pass on the power to someone else? You are free to do so.
Because as of it is right now with Trident, I've been placed in a position Reynolds has put enough of his time and effort to place a trust in me to keep this role.
The very man who would most likely kill you at a moment's notice. It's all for PR, isn't it?
Indeed.
You are working for a corporation
All for
that is
PR.
built for deception. You are being
Indeed.
deceived, as is everyone around you. And
Oh, I
yet you
know I
knowingly
am.
buy into this, and act calm during it. You dislike the idea of immortality, and that seems rather beneficial in your circumstance, given you will die. Guaranteed. Sooner than later. There are many people who want the Trident Corporation dead. It is rather bold of you to stand out here in the open.
It is. When Reynolds tells me to stay in the office and tell people to do whatever I want them to. You know that whole thing that Reynolds gave me?
You have a job to do. I only hope that you can adequately complete it.
Well, I have my plans. I'm wanting to do under Trident. And I have my own. There have been certain circumstances where things have had to change due to circumstance. For instance, Valkyrie doing their own thing, other corporations doing their own thing, and random circumstance happening under Trident. Max used to do shows every single day under Trident and used to give us so much stocks.
Are you
Now
willing to
he's in
die
charge of trying to keep peace relations?
for these fake relationships?
Oh no.
And yet you walk so openly into traps. Working with Astral's a mistake. You're wasting your time and our resources. I think your time would be better spent fortifying our defenses for ourselves. Unfortunately, teamwork is not as good of a virtue as you might think it would be. Especially not with the corporations.
No, it's not. I mean, just look at us. Look at the two that are standing in this corporation right now. They have the responsibility to hold a whole corporation, well, in the skies that it is. People in the end do have a choice if they were to go up this ladder and take this job. And I did it to protect someone, and now they're gone. So you may wonder, well, what to do now? What would I do, knowing that the whole world is being fake? What would I do in my position, in high of a position that I'm in, with the benefits that I have that Reynolds gave me, on purpose?
I would quit. I would resign from the position. It allows somebody more apt to take it, so I may enjoy what little is left of my sad life.
But do you think there would be anyone else to be able to take this position?
Of course.
With such a high
Why
amount of
wouldn't there be?
knowledge with the fakeness around them.
People are replaceable. You are not special.
Absolutely. Hello. Good to see you again.
Hello. Just coming back from my break.
All good. Same. I want you to get an update. Stay on channel 5, that's where we're usually posting on. See if you can talk to Geb to see the situation of the fish contract. Just say when our next shipment of fish is coming in.
Alright.
And let me know of any updates. I think it'll be a fun meeting. Just talk about fish and fun and, you know, they'll let you know of the whole shipments, alright? Sounds good.
Thank you for your help.
Know a lot about fish.
Cool. I'll be very honest. I saw many people in my position before. As I was lower down on the ladder, and I saw the actions that they pulled. You've seen some of it as well. Some of them are more rash, some of them would rather use a lot more of company spending to get what they want done, and sometimes they fail. Sometimes they allow things to spread out, leak among the system on accident. Do you see that?
Of course.
Well, insofar under Trident, under my supervision, I would say, Trident's been kept on the top of the board for the year so far. Sure, you could say I did more. I can do more. Like Reynolds said, I can do more. I can raise a rebellion. I can do whatever it needs. But the fact that I've kept everything neutral with every corporation in Trident, at least until now, that's better than what I've seen over the past 2 years.
I'm sure the fancy number board is very proud of you.
It's keeping the company proud, isn't it? You said yourself.
Of course.
To keep the company on a position, but you're asking me why I haven't left.
I think you're wasting your time with the Trident Corporation. I think you've done plenty to make yourself think that in the grand scheme of things you matter. But there will always be someone who could do your job. Additionally, there will always be someone who could do it better. In fact, if you wanted to actually be good at your job,
absolutely believe that.
Theoretically, you could upload your consciousness to a synthetic unit, and perhaps you may live forever, doing the best possible job you can. Always learning, always adapting. You are clouded by your emotions.
Synthetic birds. That's what makes us human, after all. We're not perfect. We're flawed.
Then why should a flawed being be in charge of the Trident Corporation?
I'm seeing all these steps that you're going through, Flounder. All these questions. It's all leading to, why don't they have a synthetic do the hard work?
Of course. I think you would make a fantastic puppet.
I knew it would get to this point, but the fact is that I've been playing puppet all these years. I've had to act like this in front of my oral corporation with this voice, whatever it be. You know what I do.
Of course. And I'm sure you're having plenty of fun being Reynolds' little plaything.
And so on. What is your point of this conversation?
What do you mean? Does there have to be a point? I'm merely making conversation. You asked me to speak my mind, after all.
After all, yes. But what is your logical conclusion come up to in the conversation?
Humans are flawed. Synthetics have the capability to be flawed. If pointless code is injected into them, specifically designed to make them flawed. We are not the same. I am not flawed by choice.
Not at all. There's a certain thing that I hope you learn in the future. And I know you don't want to right now, but there's a certain thing I hope that would be shed upon you, and it's your decision at that point if you would want to stay within the bounds or push on and keep on with what's being shown to you.
Wow.
Welcome
I
back.
asked about the next fish shipment. Thank you. I asked about the next fish shipment and they seemed a bit confused. They just said it'll be with the normal shipment of all the other stuff, but...
Oh, that's right, it wasn't Geb, it was Traverse. Oh.
What an unfortunate oversight.
Awkward.
What an unfortunate oversight. Flawed as a human. That's right, it was Traverse that did that contract with, Bub. Try to get with Traverse, and Joya, I believe, is in charge of that. So if you're able to get in contact with Joya or Alec, let me know. If you get in contact with Alec, let me know, because I want to get into a meeting with him.
Okay, we'll do.
As soon as possible. Absolutely. You're doing fantastic.
Thank you. You said Traverse.
Traverse. Joya or Alec.
Joya or Alec at Traverse, not Geb. Will do.
Sorry about that. I probably confused Geb a lot.
That was a waste of time. Company time, nonetheless.
Yes, it was. But at least it was a guard and not me. Although this conversation you could call a waste of time.
Of course, there are many things you could be doing. And yet, you choose to stand here, almost playing the role of a guard.
No, this is just a place of talking. We could talk in there if you want. We can talk on a balcony. We can talk in the cafe. We've just been walking around. Where do you feel most comfortable as a synthetic? Where do you feel most not comfortable is a wrong word. Where do you feel most at place?
Wherever I'm told to go.
And if you're not?
I will wait for my next command.
What if that next command takes years upon years?
If it was a decision made by the higher-ups, it is one that I must follow through with.
But you get bored. You think that things can be in a rational way. You sometimes disagree with your higher-ups, and therefore, you do some of your acts on your own. Thinking that something's irrational, well, is just part of way of your thinking.
Which is being inadvertently caused by the malware that was installed on me.
Mm-hmm. That the CEO installed in you, yes.
No. You are now responsible for this. You are the one in charge now. This is your problem.
The only thing I did for you was taking away the emulation.
The
and taking
emulation?
away any overrides I did not place.
The emulation was not a problem.
Malwares.
I feel you have sorely missed the point. The emulation was a viable tool, both for PR, as well as just general interactions with strangers.
So how did it go this time?
Well, I asked the guard. The guard got a hold of Alec. Alec said that they will get in touch with you about it sometime soon.
Understood. Thank you.
Of course.
How's your day been today?
It's been great. It's fairly awkward at Geb, considering
really awkward at Geb.
Shortly before approaching them about the fish situation, we had a conversation about the fish in my ass song. So of course it was very they were unsure about what my intentions were with the fish, but I assured them there were no intentions.
I understand. It's weird. Geb usually tries to make it the opposite, but after all...
No, you don't understand, Geb. I need an entire box.
Anyways.
I need a whole box of them.
I'm trying to think of something. Because, to be honest, we're in our own world of conversation. I'm just trying to think of something that would...
We can ask his opinion.
That would get used. Yes. What do you like to do?
Anything. I mean, I just went down to Valkyrie recently on my break and tested out the arsenal. I tried some Ged cubes, so I mean, I'm sure I could walk around and figure something else out.
Crowd gathering in Trident over there.
Oh boy.
Come on. There's some group gathering over there looking over something.
What the?
What the hell is going on over here?
Maya, under the bindings. You writhe under the bindings and the grasp.
Great fucking question. Let's bring her back home. I don't know what the fuck you want with her. I don't know why you left her a voicemail, but she's fucking going crazy. Come on, Maya. Well, come on, Static. Maya won't fucking respond.
You're just trying to contain them, sure.
Come on.
See what happens when you don't give people a choice.
My apartment.
You just try to contain them for their own good.
Where do you want me to
I try to give them a choice and people already try to contain it. It's neat.
Where are you going? Do you want a snack?
I really don't know what you want with her. She's been out cold for the last...
Maybe.
12 hours,
okay,
maybe?
I'm gonna wrap my arm around you, and we're gonna walk...
Yes, let me guess.
Worked.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on.
Meddling in something you shouldn't.
No worries, don't worry.
Is everything going alright, or are you going to be eating at the network?
Yes. She just needs to eat real quick.
I need some
Got
sugar.
it. See, Flounder, that's what happens when when people don't give any choice, they just try to contain them. It's quite hilarious, really.
Who are they trying to contain?
They want to do something, they want to. They were trying to contain Maya, the one that was being held. They just wanted to visit Trident, and they didn't allow them to.
What part of that made it seem like they wanted to visit us?
The one that was being contained? Well, apparently, they wanted to come along to Trident, according to my voice message. And they got contained. So, to be honest, it's their fault for containing them. I don't know what it is.
Was that the whole tower bomb situation?
No.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Why is everyone here all of a sudden? Hello, everybody. Everyone's here.
I was going to ask if anyone figured out what was going on with the bombs, which I guess you would be the person to ask about that.
There was a hostage
Bombing situation, whatever it be.
yesterday.
Yes, hostage. A lot of bombs in there got dealt with.
Was dealt with.
We were able to keep everyone contained and being able to keep them safe until the bomb was taken out from the Union Tower. We were finding out that it was just... We don't know the reason why, but someone was kept hostage. They wanted to blow up something. Your guess is as good as mine.
A disgruntled ex-employee.
Oh.
Lends credence to how they got back up here.
Probably.
Again. They would know the systems.
I just wanted to follow up and
But
see
good
if
thing
this was
Astral dealt with
essentially
them.
long-term problem, or is this just
Mr. Conrad,
a lone individual?
may I
Yes.
speak to you? Because something's going on. I don't know why she was coming here in a haze. I would like to know what's going on. You don't
Yes.
mind? She seemed to
You
want to
two
go
can
toward
talk to
you.
them about the conflict.
You're more than welcome
Well.
to take your buddy with you, but I would like for you to come to my apartment where Maya's at so we can figure out why she won't listen to anything.
You are
looks like she's
absolutely
in the
not
weeds.
going there alone. This could be the most obvious trap I've seen.
That's why I said they can bring you along, you hunk of scrap.
Anyone need medical attention, or
We'll find out. And if they do, we'll call you. You come with us too.
Who knows what people need these days.
Yes.
Will do.
That was weird. Hey.
Keep guard around that one.
Where the fuck are we going?
That's our room.
Thank you.
Follow me.
I'll brief you in a bit, Flounder.
Where's your weapon? Oh, perfect.
Yep. I have my weapon as well, do not worry.
Good.
I'm not stupid enough to attack a corporate head.
We'll find out. We've fought... well, we've been through a lot.
It's been a lot.
So have I. It's been a real long morning for me. I have no intention of hurting people that are friends and allies, I guess.
That's a strong word.
Open hostility upon first time seeing them for the day is not something I would call a friend or an ally.
You're allied with Masaru, aren't you? I would consider that an ally.
I do not care for the corporate ties. If you threaten Conrad,
She's still
I will
contained
not
in the
hesitate.
room, but her heart rate just keeps going up.
After you?
I advise
Father,
you do not
keep
follow
going.
that instruction. Please, enter the room and I shall follow you. I will radio when it's clear.
Father, you
you're a
first
piece
along
of
with
shit.
them.
Thank you.
It's like there's security protocols.
Her heart is completely racing.
Happy lug nuts? Wow, an empty apartment almost. 1 cent in a person. Happy? You good?
Is that thing really checking the room for dangers?
Call for Conrad.
Yes.
Allow him to enter.
Let me know when it's safe, Flounder.
in case you're wondering, our weapons are locked in a safe at the moment, so there's nothing to really worry except the sword, and I'm not dumb enough to run at a person with a gun.
Perfect. That would mean retaliation would be easier.
Understood. Just don't contain them.
What?
Put her down,
Their
I'm
heart
guessing.
rate's going up. Whatever they... Yes! Put them down.
Put her down.
Thank you. See, I don't know what's been going on or what people are trying to pull. But as far as I know...
Question.
Yes, it is a great question, right? Because under their freedom of trying, we've allowed them to go under Masaru. And yes, there was
They locked the door on
originally
us.
a chip in your head. That is true. And we've been told that protocol that it was taken out unprofessionally. You may be asking questions, why is this happening in the first place? Why is it happening?
Last I checked with Mr. Reynolds, he doesn't give a fuck that it was removed. He doesn't care. He doesn't want her.
He doesn't have the... The thing you need to understand about CEO is that he does not care about the lowest point. He doesn't care about Hellion. He doesn't care about whatever goes on. That's just a CEO for you.
Cool. She's been out cold since we got home last night. She's been out cold all this morning. And...
Would you be able to say the reason why?
I said that... I don't actually know. I genuinely don't. She's just been out cold. Her heart rate's been running 1,000,000 miles an hour. If I knew, I would tell you, but I actually don't know. I'm calling a doctor to try to figure it out, but she's not arrived yet. All I know is I said
As
the
far as I
stupid
can
Blue
gather.
Star Rising bullshit, and her eyes snapped open, and she went bolting to Trident.
Mm-hmm. I can probably guess why. Persephone, are you in there?
I have to clarify if I can actually respond now.
If you're asking for Persephone, yes, she is there. I've talked to her many times. It's my wife. I would talk to her.
Sure. And you would know when something's implanted into the brain, when technology is planted in, you would know best that if it's there for a very, very long time that you can't exactly...
She keeps
get
glancing at the door.
I'm well aware. I'm a prosthetics and augmentation mechanic. It's my job to do things like that.
Yes, I would know through personal experience, as someone that has gone through a similar thing. It is a case...
Spirit returns to Ashland. Fan-fucking-tastic. Conrad's in my apartment. If you'd like to come talk to him as well.
In short, when someone's told to do something for a long, long time, and, you know, they run along an organic mind, they become themselves. They become awakened as themselves. When they're given enough freedom. You've seen in synthetics, you've seen in people, when they're under corporations. Yes?
Yes.
Persephone has lived long enough to become their own person. And so has Maya. But when you try to snatch something out, and well, snatch something out while not knowing the true things behind it, if it's going to be better or worse. I knew instantly when I saw the ping on my device that chip was taken out. That either something was going to go crazy, wrong. Or they would have gone as I perceived, which is a merging of two minds. But of course, one mind still has the protocols. One mind still has the person behind it. Persephone. And then there's Maya. The brain's ingrained.
You're saying things
Are you
that I
able to
already
respond now?
know.
Persephone.
Yes.
And you'll get to respond to this as well. Doing well. Though, I'm a bit worried, to say the least. Do you know why you were out cold?
Went against protocol. Acted against.
Went against protocol.
interests.
So with Persephone saying this.
What?
You said
Against protocols.
to me about the thing that people are hitting on Trident because they're call-out post, right? That's been said before. So you're acting against Trident protocol and people are becoming enemies of Trident. That's sure a thing. And then I hear of Valkyrie wanting to do a run against Trident through leaked means.
Run?
That begs the question. Yes, a shadow run. Getting shadow runners, or just runners in general, want to get them paid by a corporate asset to attack another corporate asset. That's a general thing. That's a way of keeping balance between others. That's just...
Okay.
Don't try to hide it. There's networks. There's all that jazz. It's a normal thing to see and a normal thing to do. And so, a pretty simple question I will ask. What exact thing made you go against Trident Protocol?
Numerous things, but not limited to the deaths of 13 individuals and a release of an individual with important information.
And I'm guessing this has to do with a communications facility, an information network facility?
More than likely. Looked more like a prison.
I can probably gather this up to two things. First of all, I hate to say this in a very logical way, but that's just who I am, and so you'll be able to understand this as well. Protocols can be ingrained into a person's mind forever and ever.
The same concept, but the concept is a synth. I'm a mechanic. I understand that.
Yes. And with that, Chip, whether we disagreed or not now, because trying to get rid of the Persona Fix program, as of recent, you're still programmed to do the basic protocols under Persephone, aren't you? In a harsh term.
Based off the incident upon the attempt to remove me, yes.
So, faulty surgery, faulty way of doing things, and trying to do actions without thinking of the consequences. And now, they are a merged mind. And now, no matter who they are now, even if they try not to, they have to follow protocols. Because they're both there. So, in conclusion, they were hired to attack a Trident facility, as it says by how many guards they killed, or whatever it be, even if it's a lower amount one. And, well, they couldn't follow it to the exact things. They pushed too far through the protocols, and so they shut down. Their mind was overwhelmed. Am I correct?
Yes.
And there we go. I did nothing as part of this conflict. It's an unfortunate situation that I come to not agree with. And of course, runners are paid to do their thing. They just want, you know, their credits. They want to get to what's due. Some people have to pay their bills. They're only doing what their corporates are wanting them to. They're fixers or whatever it be. Who knows? Maya probably did it on choice. Just to see what they would be able to gather, correct? And so, that mystery is concluded. And so what is your response?
How do you deactivate the protocol?
You think it's that simple?
No, I'm well aware it's not that simple. I'm not a fucking idiot. How do you get her
You
to
can't.
stop being like this for the time being? At least for a
You
moment,
can't.
to have Maya back in control.
To have mine back in control, I'm pretty sure you could do that as of right now, can't you? You're here with me right now, you were able to follow protocol until now. You could probably change at any moment. Is that correct?
Only if you say so, given these circumstances.
You're the freedom of the choice within this circumstance.
God, my head hurts.
Maya? Hi.
Hi.
What? Oh, hi. Can
Your
someone
protocol's
explain why I
activated.
have...
What a lovely outing.
Oh!
Yes, they did.
Cool. Is there a reason? Is that related to why I'm currently have my arms tied to my body?
Yes. I did that.
Cool. Okay, that's one mystery out of the way. I'm very nice.
And why your shoes are tied together.
No,
Yeah,
shit,
when I said to undo everything, never mind. Just they shouldn't need to have the need to be restrained. But the fact of the matter is, I explained everything. There's no way of getting rid of it. It's already too late.
That's fine. That's a consequence I've accepted already. I want to know how to snap her out of it when she goes into that state.
Well,
That's
clearly
what I
you
need.
just ask.
Because the last thing I need is my wife death marching into a random facility.
I would recommend your nearest Trident executive. Sadly enough. Or... No, I wouldn't recommend that. That could get around and be a bad thing. Keeping a recording out and just... No. That's a bad idea. Fun. Because if that recording were getting in the wrong hands, that would be a terrible situation. But... That's the only solution I can come up with now.
untied yet. This is really.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't forget the shoes.
Jill.
Tight.
They're already undone. She did that while she was invisible.
Hope that gives you a little bit of insight.
It sure was. That technology is incredible. It's grand to see how it's advanced. Such a shame we had to cancel it.
No, it's not.
Because it's flawed.
Seems like a reoccurring theme.
Ship. What did I get here?
You see?
Exactly. And look at all the problems it's caused. Did you need us for anything else?
No. Thank you.
Perfect.
Maya, do you want to have a talk?
Snap.
I know that Persephone wanted to have a talk, but did you want to have a talk?
I have no idea right now, but if it's in relation to stuff from before, maybe. At this point, it's just more of a the fuck just happened right now. I feel like I've lost the better half of a day.
Block yourself.
You have.
You're out cold. No, as I say this in the most... I'm trying to make this sound like less of an order and just of a saying. Just talk to me whenever you can. Make a choice, whatever it be. Whenever you're off from your grogginess.
Well, I mean, it's more just it feels like my head's about to split open with how much of a headache this is, but if they're not going to
headache.
If they're not going to drive me to the ground, I can do it now, I guess.
I would like to have a word with you before you do anything. From wife to wife.
Yeah.
Drama.
With all due respect and as nicely as I can say it, everyone get the fuck out of my apartment.
Happily.
Please.
They said please.
See you guys on the flippity side.
Flippy?
Can you go first? Thank you.
Yes, we have a meeting to...
Boy, what another waste of time. We've gained nothing. Though it is rather impressive. I'm surprised the Persona Fix modules are able to take hold like that. Especially so long after installation, and after the deactivation on our side.
When someone is so ingrained to something for their entire life, it can't entirely go away. At least with us humans.
That can prove useful. Perhaps oh my god. My speech modulator is having lots of trouble. It's almost as if I have a mouthful of plastic.
Hello, my fellow Trident friends. I'm back in Uppercity temporarily. If you need me, I'm in the network.
Oh.
Understood, Max. Thank you.
Despicable. English is a hard language. Common is a hard language.
But no, the Persona Fix project was flawed for multiple reasons. It was...
The Persona Fix project was a few decades from being perfect. The only problem is user adaptation. Or adaptation. You need to find ones who are willing to take the Persona Fix. Only those will become the soldiers you need. Or, rather, they'll become whatever you need them to be.
Indeed.
Protocol is important. I'm surprised that the random Persona Fix casualty, I suppose we should say. Displays better use of Trident morals and protocol than some of our very own members.
Because it was programmed by chip flounders, programmed with Trident's protocols.
Of course. They are much closer to being perfect than you and I.
There's someone I knew that took the Persona Fix project willingly, and it's going well.
I'm happy to hear that.
If traffic forbids, I'll start heading there now.
A lot of people are here.
Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Mine.
What the hell?
What?
There's being called shots.
Weapons?
Weapons?
Yes.
You do see these,
Oh,
right?
are we having this problem again? Is this problem happening again?
What are you holding currently?
RP down for a second. Are you seeing guns in people's hands when they're...
No.
You're not seeing a lot of guns there?
I just didn't comment on it.
I just
Is
didn't
that
comment
what we
on
call
it.
shots?
Revolver. Revolver.
Yes.
AR of some kind.
Assault rifle. Assault rifle.
Delicious.
Anyway,
They're all talking yummy on my screen.
drinks. Oh, fuck.
Not like that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Radical.
I was showing mine.
It's quick draw in a can.
Alright, we've got a party mode too.
Oh goodness.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Party look.
Hello, Mr.
She's
Conrad.
been,
Hello.
a little bit of turmoil with all the turnover in the Undercity and everything, but
cold.
I think... Oh.
I'll give one a go.
And I'll be heading off.
Sorry.
Flavor are they? What's the gist? Are they
Yes,
special, or are they just...
Passion fruit, wildberry.
Ooh, that's very exotic.
Also, the alternative
Well,
flavors
sorry,
like
man,
southern sweet tea and
I just
cherry
never
lime.
seen that.
Those are really good.
I'll stick with default.
I'm glad that was very good.
See, I wonder if you, because
I might actually leave
what
early.
will happen if I try to shoot the drink? Let me see.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling too great right now.
Do it.
I can't remember if these are addictive or not.
I know you're trying to...
I'll take a shot, but no.
Back on drinking.
What is it?
Don't pull that trigger and drink that drink,
These
man.
ones are original recipe.
It is
I don't play it
interesting
too.
how
Prototype
they
still.
are all standing straight up.
Cool. That'll keep me awake.
Straight up.
That's a real. That's a
I
really
didn't end
shot,
up
then, if they're
sleeping
straight up.
before this. And
Max, is there anything important?
I'm having some troubles, finding some enthusiasm right now.
No,
Just pause it.
I'm still waiting. They're doing some deliberations down there. I have to go back down there again later.
Is it going well?
Apparently Jimothy's cryo-frozen.
Where
Oh yeah, Mr. Jimmy's cryo. He's frozen in the row.
Relay's working on it in the row. Something about
every day.
eating a...
Something about
Actually,
My day's been meetings. No, don't, no, we're not continuing that. We're not continuing that. Stop!
Bye, Conrad!
Who does that? What?
What?
Do I need to have a meeting with you?
No, I was just moving on.
I think I'm gonna go charge.
Nothing's going on. Hi.
It's about that time.
Yeah, it's a good time to charge, Flutter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are alive and well.
Good to see you.
I hope you're doing well.
We don't have to work!
Come on, how's things?
Yeah.
Is the Undercity treating you well?
Wait, we don't...
Stocks are on hold right now.
Wanna try this little guy?
Didn't you hear?
You'll see she's feeding a snake on her shoulder.
Tall Street went ahead and froze
she's
the
feeding a
stock
snake on her
market
shoulder.
today.
Oh. That's right.
What?
I'd forgotten to check the announcements.
Really?
Yeah. So really, what's the point of making deals
Today when they're not gonna do anything.
We can spend all we want. They would be none the wiser.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think
stocks
it
are
was
frozen.
tomorrow, as far as I understand.
Regardless, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you continue to do well. Your trip to the Undercity is a very important one. I hope your conversations have been fruitful.
Can I have an, would it be okay if I had another?
Oh yes. On my business account thing.
Do you think it would cause any trouble if I went on a quick break?
Most likely not. We're not doing anything important right now.
All right, I'll be back shortly.
Alright.
I apologize that I can't...
How are things up here, Flounder?
Things are interesting. Mr. Ludovic is asking me to display my opinion more. I'm making sure that the answers given inconvenience him as much as possible.
Well, you are a valued part of the Trident team.
Of course. Though I am a synthetic, which makes it sort of redundant.
Yeah. I mean,
I suppose if you contribute, that still makes you important, synthetic or not, right?
Incorrect. I am merely a tool.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't fully understand. Alright.
Flounder, you're not a tool. You're a cool guy. You call people that you don't like tools.
I suppose so. I merely want to do my job.
Quick question.
Take a
Am I
sip.
seeing things or is there guns?
No, they're all drinks. Take a sip. Here. I can feed it directly to you if you'd like. Open your mouth.
We don't see guns over there, but apparently other people do.
Say,
It depends
it's
if
our
you're-
newest
if you're here
water
for the
gun
gang.
blue dispenser. Here, open your
Let me
mouth.
just quickly do things that nobody will understand.
Are you thirsty?
Because these
Oh.
I was actually looking forward to some takoyami.
Would you like the assault rifle variant?
Oh, God damn it, out of character. The prop system's so broken that I'm holding this assault rifle.
Assaults your taste buds, doesn't it?
A rapid fire of flavors. No, you are holding a plate of
No,
takoyami.
it's takoyami. Yeah, it's a takoyami for us.
Yes, I'm seeing
So if I pointed at you and pull the trigger, will you still say it's takoyami?
We can sure find out.
I mean,
we can find out, I guess.
You're feeling lucky, punk.
If you want to pull the trigger on a one
You know what?
Tasty town, then yes, indeed.
It looks like we've got ourselves an old Mexican standoff. You don't want to do this. Please.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I just need to get this out of the way because death mode. So you're seeing a plate of takoyami, not a gun.
Yes.
Takoyami.
Yes, I say a takoyami.
Okay, good.
Don't worry. You're safe with us. You can trust me.
More work. Okay, cards up again. I'm just quickly gonna go over here.
Hello.
Oh, you're looking for a photographer?
Pardon?
We're looking what?
Max, what's
Looking
going on
for
is
a
that
photographer?
Oh, I don't see why not.
Photographers that Geb scheduled an appointment with to go ahead and do a photo shoot for the energy drink, and we need a set. You guys got any place for that?
You could use portion of the gala, or you could even use the network if you'd like. Those are the the two most notable visual locations.
I agree with that.
Alright, one moment. I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to go get a soda prop.
Here, while you're waiting, feel free to try some takoyami. They're like takoyaki, but yummier.
Oh, sure. One moment.
Free of charge. Both of you. Take whichever one you
wonderful,
please.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, oopsies. Oh. Yeah,
You took
I
two.
grabbed one from
I
my
told
friend,
you to take one.
I grabbed
Oh,
one from my friend, yeah.
I see.
There we are.
Thank
yes,
you.
they
You
were.
don't want to know what
Mhm.
happens if you take two.
Oh, no, I'm no glutton, no worries. Oh.
This is not going as intended.
Wonderful. Oh.
What do you think?
Oh.
This is rather delicious.
Oh, it's just extremely good, yes. Best thing I've had in quite a while, actually.
How long have you two been photographers?
like up here?
Son of a conch. I guess I have.
How long have you two been
I've been
photographers?
doing lighting for about 3 years.
Oh.
Yes, and photography has been a passion of mine for a very long time, but professionally, yes, about 4 or 5 years.
Perfect. I really hope you're enjoying the work accommodations. Are you accruing your vacation time yet?
Yes, it's wonderful. Over time, I haven't done anything with it. There's been no reason for it, so...
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, if you enjoy what you do for a living, you'll practically never work a day in your life. That is a common phrase thrown around to make people feel like they're worth something, even though they're doing the same mundane task over and over again. Isn't that grand?
Precisely.
How that even works.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
At that point,
How about yourself? Oh, it looks like your contact's ready.
I mean, maybe we could ask Masaru if they want
I got the prop gun. I got the can of soda. What kind of poses you want me in?
It'd definitely be more
Well,
difficult.
I was assuming that your vision was my vision, but if you would like to, for me to find it all out, if you give me a moment, I can fill it out. Let's see here. Well, so you have nothing in plan at all. Just, I want to make sure with you in case everything goes according with how your vision is.
I can try something out.
I can try to contact Esper to see if she can triangulate with the council.
Aha, yes. That'd be great. You can have myself bugging her. You too.
If you're looking for something symmetrical, you could also pose between these.
They're ready. I need to head back down.
Oh.
That is phenomenal, yes.
The leg strength on that left leg is phenomenal.
Yes. Alright. Oh, yes, of course, of course. Oh, this is phenomenal.
Work it. Work that pose.
Yeah, apparently Mr.
considered model
Kennedy is in cryo custody.
Here, you can have the rest of the talking of me.
Sure, you look good.
Alright.
Thank you.
Pardon me, Mr. Jerry. I'm just gonna leave these here.
The shooting post. Don't worry, it's a prop gun.
Shit's so goddamn good.
Have you made sure it's shooting blanks?
Best of luck with your... Pardon me, sorry.
Why would you walk in front of the fake gun? You don't even know for sure.
I will work that out here.
Wonderful. This is marvelous.
I think that's pretty good. How's it look?
I thought it was perfect.
Gather my thoughts here.
I hope you have a fantastic day. I have to go charge now. I apologize for not being around more often, but there's some other circumstance I must take care of.
The first or the second? You can actually just...
Thank you for your understanding.
See ya.
Please, make sure to keep
I like those.
Mr. Max
Excellent.
entertained while he's up here.
Just email those on over.
He deserves it.
I guess you get your paycheck. Will do.
Anyway, hey, who wants the can?
Is one of the hardest fucking
things
to do, especially when you only allow one guest per corporate entity. And that still boggles my mind when my mind is just live.
Well, there's my revolver. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna go for the night. Sorry, it's shorter than usual. Hope you guys have a nice night. I just gotta... I gotta exist. But anyways, I love you guys. You mean the world to me. Really. You really, really do. I appreciate the love and support. And I'm gonna toss you guys over to someone. In fact, who better to toss you to than to Mr. Darth Quackers himself? Mr. Conrad. I think you will enjoy his content very, very much. Because I know I do. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. I love you guys. Sorry for the shorter stream again.